Hi everyone, it's Giselle with a message for today. I would like to discuss being overly giving and the need to set healthy boundaries for yourself. Because I find that a lot of this has been coming up for me and my clients for the past couple of weeks. In particular, the past couple of days, it's just been a lot of base chakra activation, and I'm really starting to come into my own power of, you know what, I know my worth. I'm no longer going to do things out of fear, and I need to set healthy boundaries because I am a very giving person. I've always been that way. In all my relationships, I've been super, super giving, but then there comes a point where you need to draw the line. You need to stop giving so much because you lose so much of your personal energy and vitality. And when you're not being given back in return, it's a lot. And I know that that's a lesson for a lot of us to learn on this journey, is your self-worth. Loving yourself enough to not act out of fear, to not do things because you think that people are going to walk away. Now my attitude is, oh well, if they walk away, so be it. You know? That's why I no longer feel scared to put up certain videos. I'll talk about anything that comes to mind that I find very important. If people want to fight or put negative stuff, I'll no longer be entertaining that nonsense. You know, you either like it or don't watch my stuff. I'm no longer going to be repressed, and I feel a lot of people that I work with and read for are going through the same thing, having to set that clear boundary to respect yourself enough because you know that you deserve better than this whatever stuff you've put up with for so long. You know, I've been overly given in relationships where I felt like I was the nurturer. I was constantly giving of myself, of my time, of my love, and not really receiving back. But I thought, well, that's my job. These people are hurt, wounded people. They need my love. But now it's like, no. Yeah, you may be hurt, but it's not an excuse to be a disrespecting taker. You can't give to me? Well, tough. I'm not gonna sit here and be used. That goes for all areas of my life, with my day job, with my relationships, my friendships, my family, my business. You know, I used to give a lot of myself, energy and time-wise, and now it's like, do you know what? If I don't start taking care of myself and setting healthy boundaries and stop giving, over-giving, you know, I need to just not do that anymore. And people aren't going to guilt me into giving free stuff out anymore. I know my worth. And the thing is as well, the majority of people are very respectful of my time, but for those who are not, I don't have any more. I'm not sorry. I also need to stop apologizing for things that I'm actually not sorry about. This is my time. You know what I'm worth. You can't give a fair energy exchange in the value of either money or friendship or whatever I ask in return, then, you know, there's loads of other people and places you can go to get whatever it is that you're wanting. I know some people may have wondered, especially the clients I've had to part ways. I've not done that with many people at all, but some, particularly one particular lady I did speak about, I've had to cut ties with because she was draining my energy, accusing me of things that I wasn't even responsible for, thinking I was some sort of wizard that could magically turn her life from a nightmare into a dream. I mean, sorry, I can't do that. And for people who think that I'm just able to sit around and feed their insecurities and have hours and hours to spend just talking about stuff without being equally compensated for my time in the value of money. Well, no, I can't. It's not being selfish. It's not being nasty. It's being self-respecting. And I want you to do the same. If you feel that people are taking the mick, that they are just taking your time, your money, your resources, your energy, your love, whatever the heck that it is that you feel like they're taking from you, put your foot down. Enough is enough. I've had to get out of my comfort zone and actually tell people, look, you're paying for 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever the heck you're paying for, that's what I'm going to give. You know, if I did this to every single client and I was giving away free time, well, I'd never get anything done. I also have stuff to do in my life. It's not like everything revolves around one particular person and I have to give, free. No, I'm putting my foot down. I want you to do the same. And I'm not scared about telling how it is. You know, if there's a video that I find particularly important to put out there, I'll put it out there. Because my base chakra is being activated. My self-worth is sky high right now, and that's where it needs to be. If you cannot get your self-worth to where it has to be, then whatever it is you're trying to manifest is not going to come to pass, because your higher self, inner being, whatever you want to call it, your soul is still not in alignment with the conscious part of you. And if you cannot align that part of you, you're not going to be able to manifest what it is that you're wanting, because you're out of balance. And I feel that this message needs to come out. I put out a video a few days ago about having this nightmare, not a nightmare per se, but just this dream about an ex relationship where I just had a massive argument and it broke out into a massive fight. And whilst I'm not an aggressive person at all, this really showed me that, wow, I've been holding back a lot of feelings regarding that situation. And whereas before I tried to work through it in love and forgive, now is the time to really face that fear, that situation, the feeling unfairly treated, and face it head on. And no longer hide from it and try to sugarcoat it and try to be too overly understanding of the other person. No, it's time to put yourself first. This is what I feel. Put yourself first, no matter what that looks like. There is no need to put up with anything from anyone. If you feel disrespected or treated unfairly or like your worth is being undermined, you know, you don't need to put up with any of that. You need to stand up for yourself and really become strong and not fearful of what people are going to say or think. Do what is right for you. Set those healthy boundaries, because you know what? If you're being pushed way too far, you're going to just want to walk out, and there is no need for you to feel stress where you have total control of your life. I've had it enough times where I was just so disrespected and overwhelmed with my day job that I felt like, you know what, this isn't worth it. I'm just going to walk out and never come back. Forget about handing in my resignation. I don't deserve to be treated like dirt. And it's been coming up in all parts of my life, and if this is something that's affecting me, I know it's affecting you. And I want you to know that you deserve better than what it is that you're putting up with. You don't need to give so much of yourself that you're drained. You need to tell people if they're using up too much of you, your energy, your love, whatever it is that you're giving. Tell them either they give to replenish and satisfy you, or they can go elsewhere. And this is what I've been finding. I mean, I have no problem telling people if they cannot meet whatever it is that I require, whether that's money for my services, friendship, love, whatever it is. If they can't meet what I require, I'm sure there's plenty of other people they can go and try and find who may be easier to manipulate and get that stuff from for free. But it's not going to be me, not anymore. And I hope that you feel the same and you feel equally empowered to do something about any situation that's making you feel this way. It's base chakra time, guys. We are being activated. We are having to stand strong in ourselves and stand secure so that fears and doubts can no longer dominate our lives and we are in control. I hope this resonates. If it does, that's awesome. If it doesn't, oh well, I've tried my best. That's all I can do. If you'd like to connect with me, then my details are in the link. And thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.